This Lent, I wanted to share with you a few of the meditations from the retreat days I've held over the past few years, in case they might help with your own reflections in this season of contemplation. The first one that I'm going to share with you today was taken from a retreat called Rooted, where we drew inspiration from the natural world, particularly trees, to contemplate our relationship with God and with each other. The meditation that follows was inspired by a beautiful metaphor in the book of Jeremiah, where he speaks of those who trust in God being like trees rooted in the stream, still green even in times of drought. When life is at its lowest ebb, it can feel so difficult to hold on to this. And yet, there is that living water that will feed our soul and quench our thirst, even in the most desperate of times. This reflection invites us to remember that we can always draw on the stream, and I hope it helps guide you there. To begin with, find yourself somewhere comfortable to settle, whether that be lying on a mat or sitting on the floor or a chair. If you are sitting, find a posture, if possible, where your feet are connecting you to the ground. And just imagine a silk thread running up your spine to a spot above you, gently holding you upright, but not tense. And place your hands where they're comfortable. As they tend to be quite sensitive, you might want to have them palms uppermost. You may wish to close your eyes, or if that doesn't feel safe, just focus on a neutral spot. And gradually, when you've settled into a position you feel happy with, take a couple of deep breaths. I invite you to bring to your awareness your senses as you notice the sounds you may hear around you. Might be the distant hum of traffic, or even bird song. Notice the light levels as they flicker behind your eyelids, and the temperature of the air around you. Feel the touch of your clothes against your skin, and the pressure of your body against the chair or the floor, and of your feet on the ground. Allow your awareness to settle here on that connection with the earth, grounding you in your place within God's creation as you feel your center of gravity drop within you. When you are ready, bring your awareness back to your breathing. No need to change it. Simply observe the air as you inhale and exhale. Remain with your breath for a moment, remembering that if anything feels overwhelming or your thoughts begin to wander, you can bring your attention back to your breath anchoring you in this time, in this place, in this moment, where you can be present with yourself and with God. As you let yourself lean into His embrace, I invite you to feel again the ground beneath you and to bring to your mind's eye an image of a meadow filled with wildflowers, offering their faces to the sun, and with grasses undulating as the gentlest of breezes moves through them. Allow your imagination to carry you into this place where the fragrance of the flowers, the whisper of the breeze, and the caress of the sun fill your senses. Hear God's call to lie down in these green pastures, to be led by the still waters, to refresh your soul. As you rest in the warmth of the midday sun, you recognize a growing thirst within you. And at the edge of the meadow, you hear the babble of a stream calling you to follow, to seek its life-giving properties, murmuring, "Let anyone who is thirsty come to me and drink." And so you do. As you kneel at the edge of the brook, quenching your thirst, you see it rises up from the meadow, the water flowing steadily down from the hills above. And you rise, your eyes drawn upwards towards the source of this living water. As you look to the hills, standing tall and strong in the presence of the stream, you bring your awareness to your feet and notice their pressure against the ground. And as your awareness remains anchored here, imagine that strong roots begin to grow from the soles of your feet, pushing downward through the dark earth below, reaching deeper, ever deeper, pushing aside or growing around rocks in their path, searching, stretching for the stream that they might drink deeply. And as they grow, anchoring you in this place, you too grow taller and stronger until your body stands upright, your branches spread wide, basking in the sun's rays. They will be like a tree planted by the water that sends out its roots by the stream. It does not fear when heat comes. Its leaves are always green. It has no worries in a year of drought and never fails to bear fruit. And as you breathe, imagine with each exhale, your body releasing its tensions, its sorrows, its pain, down through your roots into the ever-flowing stream as an honest offering, a heartfelt response to the call to come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. And as your burdens are laid down, allow your roots with each inhale to reach for what you need, for what the stream can give, to feel God's hope, God's peace, God's love entering your roots and moving up into your body, gently feeding you, nourishing you. Feel its warmth entering your legs, your stomach, your chest, your arms and hands, finally your head, as you feel this deep sense of connection with God and His creation flowing through your whole being. And I pray that you, being rooted and established in love, may have power, together with all the Lord's holy people, to grasp how wide and long and high and deep is the love of Christ, and to know this love that surpasses knowledge, that you may be filled to the measure of all the fullness of God.